Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Hello my dear. Hello, 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 please. Let me know. Let me know about the sound and
옛날에 이렇게 열리고 닫히는 달이 있었는데.
and the video. We are in Venice. Please enjoy the view. It is Rialto Bridge. Conversion, that's wrong. Okay, please enjoy now for a second the beautiful crowds in Rialto Bridge. We're beginning today in different locations. As you can see, so this beauty, we will now explore the bridge, and then I will take you to St. Mark's Square. You know that we are always beginning from St. Mark's Square, and today I decided to change the location to show you a little bit of different Venice, of canals, of the water, because when I arrived here at first, I was so surprised just to see there is water just everywhere. You go in between the houses and there is water, 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 water. So that was the fancy thing for me. And so this 3 tours I was showing you masks, and of course you are here this time particularly to see the people dressed for the carnival. But Venice is not just about carnival, it's about the mesmerizing water and the amazing gondolas and gondoliers. So we are exploring today the Venice as the tourists see it, starting from Rialto Bridge. So from here we can walk, actually that will take us about 10-15 minutes on foot, or we can take a boat. Now I will try to catch a vaporetta boat and we will ride it. So I hope that, this depends on the timetable. We will go to this water bus stop, and then we will ride to St. Mark's Square by water. This is my experiment. We are taking our time, and we are having this different kind of tour today. So not just exploring the mosques, but the square is full of people today. I just came from there. There are thousands of people because today is Fat Thursday, and it means that it's one of the biggest events here. When many years ago people would bring here the big bull and cut his head. Quite a sight, But today they will also bring the paper bull and cut his head. I'm very glad to see you all in beautiful Venice. We are starting in Rialto Bridge. This is the place where Venice started. You can see a lot of people here. Some people are wearing costumes because they are heading to the main square. Some people are just enjoying gondola ride. It costs 100 euros to ride gondola, but you can share the price, and the 5 people fit into this boat. Let me know if you have ever tried this gondola ride. It's pretty expensive, and not all the tourists even do this. But it's interesting. Okay, let's go up the Rialto Bridge and then down. So I want to show you the whole view of the Grand Canal. My mom is here. Hello, my dear mom. My mom is here. She likes to see me and probably Venice as well, but I don't know, probably me even more than Venice. So today in Venice it's foggy a little bit, and the sun occasionally shows in between the clouds, but mainly the weather is not so bright. But it doesn't stop us from exploring. Oh, sorry, that my gimbal displays. It's beautiful. I will try to enlarge the picture for you. There are 400 gondolas now in Venice. It used to be 10,000 of them. The length of gondola is 11 meters. Many years ago, they were covered by the so-called cabins. So gondolas were not open as they are today. When people would use them centuries ago, they were covered just to protect people from the sun and from the rain. This is the site from Rialto bridge. And now, just to see, to let the people see the surrounding, they made it. They took away this cabins and the covers, and people can see. Why I'm recommending you to take gondola ride? I haven't took it myself, but I can recommend you if you have enough resources for that, or you can share. It's because when you sit on gondola, you really see Venice as people used to see it many years ago. So they didn't see it from Vaporetto, but they saw it from gondolas, from that low position close to the water. I was trying to make a picture in gondola, and for me it looks quite unstable, so I was afraid just to fall into water. I don't know if you trust the people, these gondoliers. I'm not sure how many how many people found themselves in the canals. Probably gondoliers are professionals and no one, but still for me things like you can really, you're very close to water. Altogether there are 177 canals in Venice, 118 islands, and 4 big bridges across the Grand Canal. So we don't have here the bicycles or the cars. People are just walking on foot or use this boats or gondolas. So now let's go and try to board the Vaporetto. Some masks are using the telephones. Hello everyone who joined me. Today we are I was telling you about gondolas, so this how they look like. Hopefully we can catch this water bus. The birds are flying here so low. It's not allowed to eat on the streets here, so that was a surprise for me today. I saw the policeman came to the group of tourists. The tourists were just sitting close to one of the canals, and they were eating their lunch, and it turned out that it is not allowed in Venice to eat when you're sitting outside. Did you know about that? I don't know, have they paid fine or not, but it's something unexpected, because like when you're coming to Paris, for example, everybody is sitting close to the water on these porticos, and they are made from marble, and it's okay. And here it's prohibited. So this is how the bus stop looks like. Guess how much is the ticket? So it shows that in 4 minutes we will have our You see, in 4 minutes we will go by Vaporetto. Here, you see, they open for us. I use the ticket, so no ideas. Beautiful Rialto bridge just in front of ours. You can see. I will show you my. That sounds like a way to keep it clean. No rodents. Yes, probably just to keep it clean. So, and another thing, there are no big rubbish bins or trash bins. So you can find in the places, like close to the palaces, close to the squares, you can find the small trash bins for tourists, but you can't find the big ones. Probably they are hidden in between, I don't know, the buildings, but actually there is no place to put them. There is no place to put big rubbish bins, and just when I'm walking along the streets, I'm carrying my rubbish with me. And this is another reason like why you can be fined in Venice, because you can't eat here, sitting just on the streets, and even close to the water you can't litter. And it's difficult not to litter because you have to carry this trash with you, and you can't ride the bike here. The price of the ticket is €9.50, so almost 10 euros. The people are talking. You see there are masks behind me. I will show you the mask. Standing. So we're here. This is to San Marco? Zacharia. Okay, it's okay. It's good. We will walk there. Thank you. Can I show you? You're beautiful. What do you have? A mirror or a book? It's a big mirror. And this is a wonderful shot. Please make it. So it's kind of 3-dimensional. You can see the masks are carrying the mirrors with them because you can make the picture. I am coming with you. Is it number 1? I don't see it. And now, oh, sorry. Here we are. We are going to board the water bus, and here is the live mask together with me. And beautiful gentleman who also is very active, participating in our virtual tour. It's a fun experience, you know, when everything is happening right now. So now we're going to explore Venice by water. I am not sure how deep is the Grand Canal, probably about, I don't know, 11 or 10 meters. But I know that the canals are just in between the buildings, are not that deep. That is, the average is 1 meter, 1.5 meter, and like up to 2 meters. And if you fall there, you will not, probably, you will not dive and die, you will just swim. There are a lot of people because it's Carnival time, Fat Thursday, and a lot of people want to ride the boat. However, it's easier and it's quicker. It's much quicker to not to use the boat, but actually to walk from here. This will take us. People say hello to you, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to. Oh my gosh, we are going to a very special place. Look, we'll be riding with this beautiful gentleman. Can I show you the water? Yes, thank you so much. I will stand like here with you. Oh, and you can see we are driving away from Rialto Bridge, and you will see now all these gorgeous palaces. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know the names of all these palaces, but they belonged to the rich merchants of Venice, because they were trading the things. This was the place when everything was happening. I mean, this trade routes, and they were very rich. You can call them palaces, but actually they are not palaces. They are just Ka means the house. The only palace here is the Doge's palace. Dear tourists, virtual tourists, please let me know, are you here? Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today. We're making an unusual tour with you. So half of tour goes to Rialto Bridge, half of the tour on boat, and the rest of the tour you will see St. Mark's Square with amazing masks. Today is the peak day because Fat Thursday, as I told you, they will heal today, so there will be a lot of masks there. The square will be full. I'm very glad that you're here with us. If you're enjoying this beautiful tour, you can tip me on Buy Me a Coffee, and the link is in the description, or on PayPal. I'm very grateful that you are joining and you are supporting me, and thanks to your donations, my future trips could be possible, and I will be able to bring more amazing experiences to you. That means a lot to me because this way I can really do what I like and travel myself and show you amazing places. It's an experiment, but it's my YouTube channel and I'm not restricted by the time or what I can do. So let's journey begins. Please let me know, can you hear me because the water is so loud. There's floating bus stops. They are spreading around the city, and actually there are some routes which would take a lot of time, like this is number one. This is the longest. Usually tourists take this tour when they want to see the palaces in close up. So this is the only way how you can see these palaces. You can't come close to them because you don't have your gondola. Yesterday I asked the citizen who lived here, the Venetian, do all the Venetian citizens have their licenses for riding gondolas? And it turns out that not. You can ride your boat if your boat doesn't exceed the speed limit of 40 meters, so kilometers per hour. You're absolutely safe. So usually the boats that people use, they don't exceed the speed limit, 40 kilometers per hour, and that is why they don't have these licenses for driving the boats. Now we are exploring the most beautiful part of Grand Canal. Guys, yeah, I was so excited. The first thing I saw here when I came, this was this Grand Canal, and I was making thousands of pictures. Please let me know, do you like the experience that I'm bringing to you, because I'm excited that we could catch the boat on time. And I will show you actually 4 things today. I have shown you Rialto Bridge, we started from there. I have shown you Vaporetta. By the way, this is how it looks like. You see? This is how the boat looks like inside. You might assume it is a tram or a bus, but this is the covered part, and the small part is just on the outside. And they come very close to these gorgeous palaces. For me, they have some kind of a little bit of, I don't know, not Asian, but Eastern Oriental motifs. Julia, thank you for the heart. Probably you can hear and see well. When you are on the other side of the canal, you can't see the palaces in close up, and this is the major kind of drawback of the walking in Venice, because you actually can't walk, you just walk in between the houses. The only way to enjoy the architecture is by using the boat. This is what we are doing right now. So we are here now about to turn. Probably there will be a beautiful curve when we will turn the Grand Canal, and we will go on the other side. And I can spot Ukrainian flag. It is very nice. Guys, can you see Ukrainian flag? For those of you who don't know, I'm a guide from Ukraine showing you now Europe, and now we are in beautiful Venice. We are very lucky because these days, like people are saying that last year the carnival had worse, much colder weather, and the masks were suffering because they are wearing not just the beautiful costumes, they are wearing the shoes, and it's cold to walk all day long in these shoes and to make the pictures. So what can I tell just from my personal point of view? You can see these boats, they are everywhere. So there are just fire boats for emergency boats for with the doctors. This one is loading the logs. So the city is living its life. When you go outside from the touristic areas, you will actually see that the life is happening, and people are doing everything using the water. And this is the main street, the main artery, and the main waterway of Venice, Grand Canal. Thank you so much for joining. With more and more people are coming, and for me the most exciting part of seeing Venice is seeing it from the water and understanding that you are surrounded by the rising sea. This sea actually comes twice a day, and it cleans the city. So for me, the water is clean. You can basically swim. By the way, this is another big no. You can't swim in the canals because the city would become a big Disneyland, water Disneyland or aqua park. One of these houses, I don't remember what palace is first. So the person who bought it, actually, he like everything what was happening with the people who bought this. I don't know what. I think this house. I will not lie to you, but I read the interesting legend that there is one palace in this neighborhood, let's say neighborhood. So people who were buying it, they were dying, they were losing everything, and eventually someone even now bought it and tried to make something of it. So even in Venice there are cursed palaces. This is the curve that I was telling you about. You can see kind of this house is standing right in the center, and there are kind of two big canals. Don't lean too far out. Yes, you are right, Linda. I was too brave here. So where we are now, I think we're close to this Santa Maria de Salute church. We will go, we will ride and you will see it. So that is amazing atmosphere. When you are coming here, you feel like you are surrounded by the sea. And when the Venice was a mighty city because of the trading routes, now it's become equally important and beautiful because of the fact that they made it as kind of the biggest touristic center in the world. I wonder, how do you think, what if the Venice belonged to the, I could say, I don't know, other people like Germans, for example. So I think that the appearance of this architecture would be absolutely different. I think that it's just in the Italians, so they don't fix the facades of the buildings. You might hear from the tourists who are coming, oh, the Venice is like the houses are crumbling, they're falling, the bricks are here and there, the walls are not refurbished, they are not painted in the, I don't know, blue, purple and yellow. But it's an interesting feature of Italians and of Venice. Probably, if the city belonged to Germans, it would be absolutely another. Like everything will be absolutely neat and clean. So let me know what do you think? What do you think about this idea. I think that this is the nature of the Italians, that they leave it as it is and see beauty in it. So in this sense, the Venice, as I already told you on my first tour, is the city when you feel that the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. It is Zornico. I don't know what stop is that. Thank you so much for buying me coffees. Thank you for supporting me. There were more people in Venice than it is now. So back then, a few hundred years ago, the population of Venice was about 1,000 or 120,000 people. And now it is just 50,000. So this happened in the last 50 years. And some people even believe that Venice can become a ghost city because there will be tourists and the people who are kind of serving these tourists. The first casino in the world opened in Venice in 1638, and the first woman in the world who graduated from the university was born here. So this is what Venice is famous for, beside of the canals. And they think that this is the first city in the world who drinks coffee, because Italy is very famous for the love of coffee. If you go to the supermarkets and shopping mall, you will see everywhere this coffee, not machines, but coffee, small coffee makers where you can boil it and cook for yourself. And coffee arrived here in the 16th century. So there was a doctor who discovered it in Egypt, and he kind of began to we are close to Academia Bridge. This is close to the we can see gondola very close. Look here. Did you have a hard time finding a place to stay? You know, I'm staying in a hostel, not in a hotel, and for these days it is absolutely full. So when it is Carnival, you really need to book. If you want to have a cheap accommodation, you have to book, I think, 2 months in advance if you want to find something decent. Otherwise you will find, but it will be of the worst quality. I was booking this accommodation, I think, a month and a half before the Carnival, and like there were not in all hostels there were places. Guys, please let me know, can you hear me, because the engine of the motor, like of the boat, is very loud. But you can just see, and I don't need even to talk. Probably I will be quiet for a second. This is Academia Bridge. From this bridge is the best view for Santa Maria del Salute and for the Grand Canal. So that is the beautiful viewpoint for you to make your shots. But if you go inside, like between these buildings, you will also see old streets. So when you try to look inside the palaces, you will see that the statues sometimes. The first floor is usually uninhabitable because it is flooded with water. Today, in the morning, there was a big session of mosques. So all the mosques came here on the portico of Saint. And this is the Mesmerizing. You see that? Look how beautiful it is. So this is the most colorful palace here. It's made with mosaics. We can hear you. Okay, Julia, thank you so much. 2 months in advance is not too bad. Yes, Jennifer, I think 2 months in advance will be fine. I will try to show you from different sides. By the way, you notice the colors of this coast is always different. So back then, the reason why they're different is because they belonged to different families, and each family, like noble family, has a stipulated color sign of this post, because according to this post, the bows and this gondolas, they would arrive. So the kind of the gondoliers should know where to go. This one is very beautiful. This one is very beautiful. I wish I knew each like story of buildings. Probably I will plan another tour in summer for you, and then we will concentrate on the architecture and the history of the buildings. This now we are making just the observation tour, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so glad that I can show you Venice in so diverse and different ways. Not just the mosques, but the seagulls and these amazing palaces. So number one is the water bus that is riding for the whole hour. And this is the longest route, I think. But it's also the most beautiful one because it drives slowly and the tourists can see all the beauties. So as I am here, I really see that the buildings are old, but this is the beauty about it. Everywhere you can see that white stone. It's a special stone brought from Croatia. It's very thick and it doesn't allow water to penetrate into it. And this is the critical level when the water reaches the white stone. It means that it is makes damage to the buildings, and it's not good. So that is Santa Maria de Salute. Around this church today, the mosques were standing like hundreds of them, and now I'm working on the project which is called 1,000 Mosques of Venice. Probably after the carnival is over, you will see this video channel, and there was a funny part when the mosques all were standing on this staircase. You can see the church is now under the reconstruction, so it's kind of the first floor of the church is covered with scaffolding, and all the mosques were standing on this staircase like one by one. It was so beautiful, like another road, a road of fantasy and I don't know, cartoons or fairy tales. So watch this tour. Watch this video later on my YouTube channel, subscribe to it and tell other people to join me. I'm showing you beautiful places. So let's see what Salute. It's the beautiful white church. It was built to commemorate the victory of Venetians and the population of the people over plague, which took the 1/3 of population of the city. It has the big cupola, and actually when you go inside you will see the eight parts of the church. This is why the church is unique. First of all, it is unique because it is standing like diva here on the Grand Canal, and you can see it from everywhere. Thank you so much for buying me coffee, Wayne. Thank you. You're very generous. Thank you. But also in the shape of the church inside, there are eight separate churches. Not churches, but they are all together. You will come and see the big space. And here is the mesmerizing sea. I know that Venice could be strikingly beautiful when the sun is shining, but some photographers are saying that it's equally beautiful when it's foggy and misty, because this is kind of, you can feel another side of Venice. Is this San Marcos? It's San Marco. It's San Marco. Guys, we have arrived. We will go, and I have shown you what I wanted to show. So now we are going to see the mosques for the rest of the tour, and you see the mosques are going with us. Please let me know, are you here? And don't forget to support me. That helps me to really to make these tricks for you, because that is very it's not that simple to make such kind of a tour happen live. That is the hardest tour ever I had in Venice, because I had to plan the timing for this boat. I wanted to show you Rialto Bridge so much. Now I'm going to take you to the Royal Garden. I think it's open. I will show it to you. And we will finish with the beautiful, again, gondolas. Beautiful lady. That is really a treat. It's not a tour. It's kind of like you're eating and eating the sweets all the time. Can you eat, I don't know, a box of sweets? This is my tour today. Really, a box of sweets. No, not just a box of sweets. A bag of sweets. Guys, can I walk a little bit faster? I'm sorry. Thank you. When you have such a special occasion like Venice Carnival, Fat Thursday, and all together you can see Rialto Bridge, you can see gondolas, you can see the whole Grand Canal. That is really the best tour I can provide for you here from Venice, because it's getting dark, you know, earlier, and this is why I planned it. I planned it during the light hours, so you can see the water, and you can see this this amazing architecture. Why people are coming here? Those buildings were built by the merchants, and they are still standing. Venice reminds us about its beautiful past, and it is always like, you know, it's a special Italian city. Yes, it is in Italy, but it's very special. Like I could say, really, the country in the country. It has the special vibe, very different from other Italian cities. The masks are everywhere now. I even don't have to find them. They are finding ours. I wanted to show you that this is the beautiful Royal Palace. We don't have time to explore it that much today, because I will finish the tour exactly at 4:30. But I wanted to show you that even in February there is a lot of greenery in Venice, and you can find it. By the way, Elizabeth CC, that is Empress from Vienna, liked this garden very much, and she liked Venice. She would come here to breathe the fresh air. You know, like doctor said that she had tuberculosis, so she liked to spend time in this Mediterranean climate. We will follow this Arlequin, or jester. Who is he? And now we're diving into the world of masks. Can you see the huge crowd of people? You even don't see the square. So many people are there. I have it on Together Virtually calendar. I have it on the Together Virtual calendar. I don't know about calendar, so now all the tours, as I know, they are on site. They are on Together Virtually site, and you can find my tours on my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe and you can get notifications if you put this notification button that I always ask you to put. You know, these guys are popular, like Pope, Cardinal. Very popular. But I see one treat, guys. I see the most expensive masks ever. They have security because their attire is adorned with thousands of Swarovski crystal. A few days ago, it wasn't allowed for the people to come close to them and to make pictures with them, but it is allowed for the people to make the pictures. And now I want to show them to you, the most expensive masks on the Carnival. They're not always here, it's just probably for you. Can you see the crowd of photographers? It's incredible. Unfortunately, look here, there are 3 of them. They're all gorgeous, and I even don't know. I think just the head will cost about 3,000 euros. They are not standing for a long time, so this is all what the crowd will have. Just a few mesmerizing shots and they're leaving. So it's hard to catch this beauty, really hard. I will follow a little bit after them because this is really the most beautiful costumes ever in Carnival. Just before the tour, I went to one atelier, or how it's called, the thing where they produce the masks. By the way, they produce them from papier-mâché, and the mask that I was interested to, the big one was hanging there, cost 2,800 euros. Yes, there was the big mask also decorated with the crystals. I wanted to come a little bit before, like in front of them, so you could see his face. But I'm not alone to see this procession. So for this a couple of days, I was just walking in Venice, and I was catching the video and the pictures of the masks from everywhere. And I lost these ones, unfortunately. Picture. This is a night short and I lost it. But I hope that you enjoyed it. A lot of feathers. They are like eagles. Have the round beaks. I will follow them because they worth this. These things are very heavy. I even don't know where they keep them. Probably they have the special room for that storing. Okay, let's go to St. Mark's Square, and there you will see more beautiful pieces. So now there I don't have to even to worry where to find the masks. They are here everywhere. Sorry? That is we are close to Doge's Palace. It's white and the upper part is pinkish. That is the place where the Republic of Venice was ruled from. It's interesting that even when all the countries were ruled by the emperors kings, Venice was the Republic, and everything was happening because of her, because of Venice. There is the big picture in the Doge's palace, in the biggest hall where two 2,500 people were sitting, and it has Venice in the center, and all the people are around her. This is the nature of the city. Who is here? Napoleon. Okay, so we are not going to lose our chance to see the mosques today. They are all different. So yesterday I was having a tour, I was showing it to you, and now you have different ones. Yes, sometimes they are the same, but a lot of them are coming here not for the first time, but just once. This is the best view to make the pictures when they have the gondolas and the whole lagoon in the background. They are in the form of cards. By the way, here in the Doge's Palace there is also another famous hall which is called the Hall of Cards. It's decorated with images of the cards. I told you yesterday not to walk in between these columns, and we won't go. Let's come here. These mosques are beautiful. They are so tender. This is the first time I see them. They are all in pink, like princesses. And they even have the little lamb. The lady has got a lamb in her hands. Yes, they are very heavy, and one mosque told me that like they have to, sometimes they need help to walk, like one mosque is helping another one, because it's like this one, these costumes are not very heavy, they are made of fabric, but when fabric has got a lot of stones, these stones make the costume very heavy, and they're moving very slowly, not to fall down, you know, not to step over. I like this view when it's misty and you can see that background. They are everywhere, different ones. So today is the biggest day. So tomorrow, guys, will be my last tour here. Oh, we were riding with these mosques on our boat. Let me show them to you. Make a picture and post it on our Facebook Together virtually group. I will be very grateful for your post, because that like make me visible and people can see where I'm now and what I'm showing. So tomorrow is the last tour, and I will be showing you the streets around the Doge's Palace. I will show you the small breachers, and then I will also come here, because this is the only day when we can see the mosques. I'm leaving for Prague tomorrow, and I will be showing you Prague or Ukraine, some other things. But this experience I will never forget. I was so hesitant to come here. I was thinking probably next year, next year Carnival will be in the warm, I could say warm days, because it will start in March. And when it's starting in March, it's much warmer and sunny. But I'm not disappointed at all, because this is the lifetime experience, once in a lifetime experience. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford going to that private parties where they are dancing and eating and communicating, and a lot of things are private. Even the pictures that I am making and finding these places where the mosques are posing for the photographers are kept in strict secret, so all these people wouldn't come here. So you can find a photographer or the person, and he would tell you where to go, where this photo session will be. Not any advertisement on the Facebook, nothing. You just have to be very kind of communicative. And oh, he's rough. He's brave, like soldier. I'm afraid of him. Guys, are you afraid? Are you soldiers of what? Like Byzantium soldiers. Oh, they can be gentle, you see. The masks are very diverse. By the way, today I saw an interesting thing. So I saw how the first masks were made. There was the kind of the workshop in one of the squares because in the different squares they are performing different concerts, and in one of the squares they were showing how the people were making masks many years ago. So you know, they were making them from leather. They looked really like, by the way, the performance is like this. Oh, I will show you now the theatrical performance. Please let me know, can you see and hear? Well, I'm going in between the people. There are so many people around me, so that might influence a little bit the bandwidth, but so the masks were made from the leather. They were very rough, like the scissors, the glue that they used, and very, very simple, like the masks that they are wearing now. Can you see this theatrical performance? So this is how the masks looked like back then, not how they look now, but like this. Very simple. And there was a special mask for the men. The name of the mask was Iago, the cat mask. And the people who were, I will tell you in a few seconds after the performance is over, but pay attention to their masks. Do you see the difference between the masks that you see now the people are wearing and these ones? So this was Venice Festival.
Vox Populi, Vox Dei. E ora aspetta che vengo solo, altrimenti quasi la comparsi che segno di fatiscamente del passo così. E ora, no, perché se vede che ti ha fatto squadra San Servo e ti mi fa più di qualche idea, se vede che ti viene la Crevalandia, no, dove piace, Monza, da Monza, vicina da Monza, un applauso! La signora ha anche gli occhiali, quindi
today is the best tour in Venice, guys, really the best. Thank you for being with me today. It's amazing.
della mia vita. Lega a tutti quello che c'è scritto. Lega prima in italiano. Forte! Ella è gelo ma da fuoco. L'altro il fuoco la raggela. Vince un regno chi la svela. Muore chi non regge il gioco. Chi è? Grazie! Un applauso per la signoria della Monza! Grazie, buon pomeriggio a tutti. Siamo avanti!
So what I wanted to say about Iago masks, the person who was wearing this cat mask, this person would always wear the costume of a lady, and a lot of men who wanted, like, who were homosexualists, they would come to Venice and wear this Iago mask, the mask of a cat, and wear the costume of a lady, and they can officially and legally be kind of ladies, because they were not. It was not supported by the church. Like, I mean, that side of that side of I don't know, personality. It was not supported by the church. The church supported ordinary marriages, but during the carnival, a lot of men were coming to Venice. They would buy this Iago mask, wear it, and they could legally become the ladies, because, like, the church said that, okay, they are playing the role of the lady. They are not, like, they're just playing the role of a lady. They are not, and it is possible to be for a man to be a woman at that day. That was the amazing experience today, my dear Voyagers. We will have 5+ minutes here walking around the square. I'm surprised by today's great experience. Thank you so much, and I'm very grateful if you choose to support me, if you choose to leave a small donation. Because when you are in Venice during the Carnival, that is the special treat, and it is something that is unforgettable, I think, for you and for me. And today's tour is just the best tour ever. I'm so happy that even though it's daytime, you could come and see me today and join. No, it's just a miracle. You know, the best masks. I will show you now the mask here, and it shows me that Creepy Bile. Yes, but he is kind of a marine creature. So I will make an attempt. There is an interesting mask, one of the best ones. He has got the mesmerizing ball. He's playing with it, and a beautiful costume. But the connection is the platform where I'm streaming is saying that connection is not good. But I will try. Thank you, everyone, for. I see the bronze horses. Yes, the bronze horses. We will finish with them. Okay. We'll finish with them. He ran away to his friend, probably. He saw someone. It's one of the most lavish masks that is here, together with those white ones. The richest. I sometimes wonder who is behind the mask. Is it a man or a woman? And how much does it cost to make such a mask? It's incredible. It's just incredible. I have my favorite tours, and definitely this one will be one of them. Rialto Bridge, River, Rialto, the best masks of Venice. Here we are. I am saying goodbye, all of you, taking you to the horses. See you tomorrow for the last tour. I will be showing you the streets behind the St. Marcos Square, and I think even like we will talk about Venice and the things that are here in summer, when I will probably come here next time. But when you are in Carnival, you can't do anything, just to see and enjoy. Behind me is the beautiful bell tower. It's 98 centimeters high. It collapsed in 1902, and it was rebuilt in its previous form and shape, and nobody was killed. That is a good sign. We are close. Oh, the third best mask. Yes, today is the best day for seeing the tours, for seeing. Guys, don't forget to tip if you are enjoying this experience, because it is very, very special, and I'm happy to share that with you, and I'm very grateful if you would be happy to share even €1 or €2 with me. This is kind of, this is very special. Thank you, my dear. See you, all of you, tomorrow. Have a nice day. Wishing you nice tours. Sending you a lot of love from beautiful Carnival of Venice. Bye-bye. Thank you for being with me. Buy me a coffee and PayPal links are in the description, and I'm super grateful to those of you who are helping me to bring these miracles for you. Goodbye, my dear. Love you. Ciao. Yes, we need to say ciao here, not goodbye. Ciao.